I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Silent Wolf Radio on Cube Tech Solutions. On today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to create a JavaFX application using Scene Builder. Now we're gonna create a login page, a simple login page that will give you a head start on how to use some of the things in Scene Builder. Now let's just open up our NetBeans and create a new project. With NetBeans is taking some time. It is taking some time. Right. Navigate to File and New Project. And let's create an FXML application. Then next, name your application login FX demo. Let's finish and create our project. Alright, now we have created our project. Now that we have created our project, you can see the FXML document here, and everything is showing. Our controller right here. What you need to do is navigate to FXML document and double click. It will open up Scene Builder. Now, if you don't know how this happens, I have created a video last time that teaches you how to create your how to configure your FXML, how to configure your Scene Builder. In fact, sorry about that. Right, now that you are in Scene Builder, we're going to use two text fields. In fact, we're going to use a text field and a password field and two buttons for our project. Now let's use the text field. Text field, it is. Now you can place it anywhere you want. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Now let's create a prompt text that will say username here, and it has to be a little bit bigger for clarity. And let's create our password field. Right, and let's create a prompt text that says password. Now let's make it a little bit bigger too. Let's give it 18. Oh, that's good. Now that you've created this, let's create our two buttons. One for a clear button. Let's create our buttons. One will be a clear button. Another one will be a login button. Right? That's looking good. Let's name this one clear and give it an ID that says clear button, and let's name this one submit, and give it an ID that says submit button. Well, we have to also create our methods, which will be submit method and clear method. Now that you're done with that, we have to place our label on top here. Let's name it login page, and let's give it a bigger font size, and let's make it 24, and let's change that font family to Arial Black. That is good. Alright, now we can use a line, simple line, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm going to do with this. I'm actually going to create a very beautiful user interface using this to be right. We have to actually set our style, which is background color, to transparent. Then let's set this background color transparent as well. We're done creating that. Well, let's create a CSS for this buttons too. Let's create a background color that is red, very clear, and the background color that is blue for our submit button. Now let's change the colors on this to be white, and let's increase. Alright, everything is clear now. We have our clear button, we have our submit button. Now we can add some effects like drop down shadow. It will have a drop down shadow that is very simple to create, and we can also add some effects here as well. We can also add some effects here as well, like, or let's see which effect will be good. Right, let's pass on to other things. Now that we have created this, let's give it a background image using our CSS. Before we give it a background image, we have to fetch our background image from the system files into our project files. Now let's navigate to pictures, wallpapers here. This could work. Let's copy it inside our project folder. Paste. Right. Let's navigate back here, and our URL should be loginfx demo login fx demo / admin.jpg. Now what we have to do is to create the initial or existing password and username. So it has to be a string. The existing user has to be equals to, let's say, admin, and let's create another existing pass to be equals to my pass onto 3. Now that you're done creating that, let's go ahead and create our delay button method. That is going to be very simple. Alright, what we had to do was to give this text fields the IDs. It should be user field and password. Let's go ahead and make controller once more. Everything is here now. Now what we have to do is to create a clear method. Whenever you press this button, clear button, it has to call this method, and it has to user field dot set text to now. It also has to set the password to now password. Alright, now that you're done with our clean method, we have to create our submit method. We have to create a string for that will take whatever input that the user enters. So it has to be string. Username should be equals to user field dot set text dot get text, and we should also have a string password, which has to be equals to password dot get text. Now that you're done with creating those, what you have to do is to check if user name dot equals to or we can use equals to our existing user and password dot equals our existing pass. Then we have to tell the user that they you have to tell the user that they have gained access. False if username dot is empty, or for password dot is empty. What we have to do now, now to tell the user that they should fill out all the text, all the fields. False. You should tell the user that they have entered a wrong username or password. Now that we are done with creating this, let's build it, let's clean it and build it and see how it works. I'm excited about this one. I'm a little bit excited. I hope this works. Let's run it. Now it is executing. It is showing our administrator, but the problem is we can't see anything there. So we have to remove our or set its opacity to be like this. Alright, we could choose a different picture. This doesn't seem to be working for us because we can't see anything. Now let's use this one. And let's delete this manager.jpg and paste a new one and name it admin. Now let's go ahead and change our background to admin.png. Let's navigate back to our NetBeans and make controller. Now let's clean and build once more and run. It should be working. Hope it does. Alright, it is working, but what we have here is a little bit uneasy to see. So let's just create another anchor pane and we have to wrap it inside a pane. Wrap it inside an anchor pane. let's preview everything, and let's give this a background color of, or let's start by changing the opacity to 0.8 and give it a background color. Let's give it a background color of white. Now that you're done creating that, let's go ahead and let's run, let's build and run our application. We have our username here, and type admin, then password. It has to be my pass 1 to 3. Remember, we have created our password today. Admin and my pass 1 to 3. So when you click submit, it says you have gained access. But let's click a different one and say Alvin PC, and then our password has to be 12345. Let's submit. It says wrong username or password. If we try to submit, then everything is working out. Alright, thank you everybody. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Click that notification bell to get notifications on our upcoming videos. Thank you. I'll see you next time.